Guys, that's 5 things that any beginner can use to help you get started in the RC hobby. Hello hobbyists, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James with another quick tip. Today's tip is going to be 5 things to help you get started in RC aircraft. This is for the RC beginners out there. If you're just getting started, maybe you're only watching a few YouTube videos or something, you haven't even bought an aircraft, hopefully this video can help you find ways to make sure that you have a successful experience through the RC flying hobby. So let's get started. These 5 things we're going to talk about are in no particular order, but let's start with number 1. Number 1 is get yourself a trainer aircraft first. When it comes to this RC hobby, we get a lot of questions on our videos, especially our larger EDFs. I see it all the time. Is this great for a beginner? And it's on a big F-35 or F-22. They see it and they think big. Don't think like that. What you're really looking for is a trainer aircraft first. Something more inexpensive, and especially like a high wing trainer like this. This is just your standard Cub. This is from XK Models. I believe it's around $100. You get a receiver, you get a battery. Introduce yourself to orientation and just seeing if you even enjoy the hobby. You don't have to go all in early with big money and then eventually crash it. Again, this is a learn to walk before you run hobby. So we'd say go through the link in the description of our trainer aircraft. We have many there that are all beginner friendly, and those are going to be the ones you want to bash on early before, and build up your skill set before you advance to something else. So you always want to start with a trainer aircraft, something like the 2 on the table in front of me. Number 2 would be invest in an RC simulator. Maybe you don't even buy an aircraft at the start. Right now there are amazing simulated programs out there that simulate RC flying that are basically like a video game, and a lot of them will come with a transmitter that you could eventually use for an RC aircraft of your choice later on. But a simulator is a great way to really learn orientation, because that's the hardest thing when you're flying fixed wing aircraft and you're standing there looking at an airplane. Orientation, when the plane's coming at you, right is no longer right, left is no longer left in your head. It takes a little while for your brain to connect with your fingers on the sticks to learn that, and an RC simulator is going to allow you to crash as many times as possible till you eventually can keep that plane in the air. And also it's a great way to help you test other types of aircraft that you may want to eventually purchase in the future. So again, link in the description. Check out our RC simulator, but there are many out there, so invest yourself in an RC simulator. Number 3, seek help from an experienced RC pilot. That's one of the best things you can do, is go on Google, find if there are any flying clubs in the area that you live in. Before you even purchase anything, drive over there one day, check out the scene, see who's flying what. You can talk to these guys, and majority of people are more than happy to help a beginner get started in the hobby. So these clubs are great experiences, whether you're just a weekend flyer or you're an everyday person. Head out there and talk to these people. They can let you know. They'll have ideas. A lot of times they also have training programs at these places that you can get involved in that'll, again, help you learn your basics so that you can grow and enjoy the hobby for years to come. Number 4 is join some flying RC communities like hobbysquawk.com, which is our forum. The link is in the description. There are tons of guys in there that are active every day in all sorts of threads, from RC cars to tanks to helicopters to planes. Regardless of what you want to get into, people will more than happy answer your questions in those forums. They're community driven. If you're on Facebook, you could join our Motion RC custom community. You could always ask here in YouTube. That's a community, but the forums are really a big part of this hobby, and you should definitely get involved with those, because a lot of those people there are going to help you out. And number 5, if you really want to have success in this hobby, you should definitely join an AMA club. So like we said, if you're going to Google to look for a club to talk to someone, you should eventually join that club and fly at a registered AMA field. You're going to get insurance with your AMA purchase, and it's just the real way to go. You never have to worry about anything. Flying at your park is fun for something small, but in reality, you should always do your flying at an AMA club. That's what they're there for, and I'm a member of the AMA. A lot of people you're going to see on YouTube all fly at AMA clubs, and you should definitely invest in that. But do that, that's probably last in this. Do that once you know that this is a hobby you want to grow into, and once you do, you won't regret it, I promise. So there you have it, guys. That's 5 things that any beginner can use to help you get started in the RC hobby. So I hope this helps you out. If you're thinking about the hobby and you want to dive in, definitely do. You won't regret it. It's one of the best hobbies on the planet. I enjoy it so much, and so many people do. I'm sure in the comment section, all the experienced guys who watch our videos are going to tell you, get in the RC hobby because you're going to love it over time. Guys, thank you so much. Again, I'm James with Motion RC. We'll have another quick tip for you next week, and we'll see you next time.